And I'm going to mute everyone. And then y'all can unmute if you have any questions. This call is only going to be 30 minutes long. And we are going to get started right now with, so far this week, these numbers are out of 2,111 people. So far, people that have already sponsored: Tonio Stephen, congratulations to you. Christine Hernandez, Michaela Swerdloff, Crystal DeValin, Megan Michael, Chelsea Bodmer, Megan Morandi, Samantha Puffenbarger, Jessica Pettit, and Holly Armstrong. Congratulations to all of you. We still have tons and tons of time left in this month with the Join Special. And this Thursday night shift, you want to make sure that you're going to be on, because we are covering the Join Special with those graphics that I've been sharing. Everything about that we'll be covering in depth on Thursday. That way you know how to explain it, who to pitch to. So what I'm going to tell you to do now, between tonight and Thursday, is get your list ready. This is going to be your brave list, right? This is anyone and everyone that has ever hosted with you, that is that you think would be really great at selling Scentsy, that you know that someone that needs extra money, that buys a lot from you. Just make that list of people, anybody that you can think of, and we are going to get brave and bold, and we are going to reach out to these people, because when you find out all the information on Thursday, you are going to be able to have an actionable list and ready to go and a step ahead of everybody else before this month ends. So you really want, time is of the essence, right? We don't want to waste too much time thinking about earning this incentive trip. We need action. And that means going to send some messages to people. You might be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be like that salesy, spammy person. I'm going to tell you this month, yes, you might. But here's the deal. If you don't ask them, someone else will, right? So you have got to get bold. And the worst thing they're going to tell you is no. It doesn't matter. They're still going to be your customer. They're still going to buy. They're still going to host from you. But we have to be brave and reach out to those people that we think are going to be great in this business, because those are crucial points for this, earning this incentive. Let's see. Okay, on PRV, top PRV leading the way so far. Out of these 2,111 people, we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Certified consultant Brandy Kernick is in 10th. Mandy Knott, certified consultant in 8th. Star director Erin DeCass is in 7th or 9th, 8th. What am I on? I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's 8th. I have to do my fingers so I don't forget. Director Crystal Newsom is in 7th. Amanda Thome, director, in 6th. Maddie Swain, star director, in 5th. I'm in 4th. Ashley Goebel, director, in 3rd. Mandy Martin, a star consultant, in 2nd. And leading the way this week is superstar director Sarah Caceres. So congratulations to all of you. I am excited because we have a lot of things coming up. Make sure you are following that news tab and sorting by latest in the top to be staying on top of all the things happening. I will tell you, the fall season, it's busy. Be planning, getting your sample packets ready in advance. Have stuff on hand where it's just like grab and go. It makes it a lot easier to run your business. And congratulations, Elizabeth. She's getting her first teaming Monday when she gets back from vacation. So congratulations to you. That's amazing. If you're on my team, I want you to be watching for an email. I know I'd sent back, had you text me a word if you were interested in promoting to the next level. That is actually going to be starting very soon. I think the 15th of this month, Jody Farmer is actually going to be helping lead y'all into this, because I'm trying to get my taxes done. So I'm overwhelmed. So she's like, let me help. So she's going to take those people in my team and help me out with that. So I just wanted to throw that out there as well. And then last announcement, I don't remember what it was. We'll just get into tonight's topic because we've got about 25 minutes. If you missed our little chat beforehand, we are going to be doing a fundraising call during the day. I think it might be tomorrow or the next day. So if you need information on how fundraisers work in depth, Tonio and I are going to get together and do a little Zoom during the day. You're more than welcome to come on if you want and join us. Okay, so tonight it's a really short call, but we all know earning this incentive is going to be possible for anyone. The thing I love most about our incentive trips is they actually have it set up for, I wouldn't say lower ranks. It's easier, but it is, because once you've promoted to the highest in the company, you don't get promotion points, right? So depending on where you are at in this company, you can get promotion points to earn this incentive. And it's all going to come down to sales and sponsoring, recruiting. That's it. And so it really helps to have those great income producing activities and parties. If you'll focus more on parties first than individual sales, it will become a lot easier and easier for people to flip a hostess that way. It's not you've heard me say this over and over again. You don't want to just walk up to people like cold turkey, like we're going to have you do a little bit this month, because it's the join special. There has never been a better time than this month to join Scentsy. And so you've got to have that list of names. But more importantly, when those people come on, you don't let them run their business how they think it needs to be ran. You have to handhold these people and get them to certified. You call them every day or every other day for the first 70 days if you have to. They are attached to your hip until their 71st day. So just keep that in mind, that it is not just sign and let them do, because if you do that, guess what they're going to be doing? A big fat zero, nothing. They'll be sitting on donuts and doing nothing. So you have to, they used to call that zeros donuts in the Navy when they would recruit and they couldn't get anybody. Jason's like, I got a big fat donut this month. So yeah, they're sitting on donuts. So you have to guide them and let them be inspired by your guidance, right? You're guiding them through the success in this business. So tonight, and I'm going to post these all in the Scentsy community page and our Chicks with Bricks team page. These are 15 income producing activities in 15 minutes or less for your business. And don't worry, I've got really cute graphics. You can't see anything because it's so dark. Okay, but you get the picture that I'll be posting. So if you forget them or you're not writing them down fast enough, you'll be okay because I'll post them. The first one, this is a good one. Ask 30 people if they have heard about our host rewards via text, messenger, or voice. That means you've got to record it and send it with your voice so they're hearing you speak it, right? 30 people, if they've asked them if they've ever heard about our host rewards via text, messenger, or voice. Number 2, make 100 samples with the intention of handing them out this month. And when I say intention, how many of y'all have ever put like a rubber band around your wrist, like to remind you to do something, or you flick it to remind you to do something? So every single day, you're going to want to, let's say, put 10 scent samples in a bag, or 5. It could be 5. And you hand those out and then say, oh, let me get your info. I'll be happy to enter you in my monthly drawing. Or text me your info. I'll add you, or whatever. Just real casual, where it's not like, oh, here, can I get your name, address, phone number, zip code, email address, what's your social security number? Like, it looks a little crazy. So just short little things like, oh my gosh, I did this fun giveaway to win a whiff box every month. Here, text me your phone number and I'll add you to it. So then you can at least strike up conversation and figure out more that way. Number 3. Krista says, yep, did bracelets and moved as done. Yes. Number 3, follow up with customers who ordered last month via text, or you have to pick up the phone and old school call them. So that's guaranteed ways to get you last minute PRV right there. Number 4, drop off samples and product sheets to a local business. I don't know if any of y'all saw our gathering at SFR at my house, but we all grabbed a warmer that was not so popular on our shelf that we couldn't really get rid of. And we had everybody wrap it and bring it. And so what I love about these warmers is that they're ugly to us, right? We're like, we just cannot get rid of this warmer, but it was a gem in someone else's eye. So keep in mind, these local businesses, this is a great way to drop off a loaner warmer and a bar and let them try it and put your business cards. So maybe you have a few warmers sitting in your house where you're like, I just can't move these. Make them loaner warmers and drop them off at a local business. Number 5, ask previous hosts for a list of 5 friends without consultants that you can bless with sample packages. So you'll reach out to any of your previous people and say, hey, I'm asking 5 people to give me a list of 5 names or however many you want to give. If they don't have a consultant, I'd love to send them a great and bless them with a little sample packet. That's an easy way to get referrals, and it doesn't really feel so icky because they're getting a really nice sample packet. Number 6, prepare and mail sample packages from previous posts, right? Because it's all fun and games when you're asking people to do stuff, but prepare them and mail them and take pictures of the social media. Post it as you're doing it and building it today. Like today, a lady asked me for pet samples when I was out of town. I said, oh, I'll do it when I get back. So I thought, well, shoot, I'm going to just hold up the bottles and go to her Facebook page and say, your 100% vegan pet samples are on the way. And I put the picture of her dog that she had texted me, and I posted it on her wall and tagged her. That way all of her people could see it. Plus I put it on my own wall. So just take advantage of sharing when you're putting samples together or putting packets together or mailing something out with intent. Post it on your social media and make it sharing where it's less spammy. Number 7 is go live with a basket party. Demonstrate how easy it is to use it. Now, this could be something as simple as even going live in your VIP group to feature products this month. Like pick a different product each week and go live in the group to share, or just go live on your regular Facebook page. It's totally up to you, but just do a basket party or a sniff session, something where you're going live and you're getting in front of people. And then number 8 is very similar to what I just said. So demonstrate a product by sharing how you use it every day in your life. So if you're about to go do a load of laundry, snap a picture of you putting washer whiffs in there and what your favorite fragrance is, or ask people's opinions. I know she was talking about the mixers earlier. One of my favorite things to do is say, this month, I'm focusing on new mixers. Customers, let me know if you've mixed any great fragrances, and kind of make a little fun challenge to have them do it and come up with some of them. Get them involved, your customers, because they can help name them. And you could say, I'm going to pick a winner and you'll get the free pack of bars or whatever, verbally or in a private message. You can't offer that publicly. But if your customers, you can communicate with them either via messenger or text or however. You could go live with your diffuser, or if you've already ordered the air purifier, go live with that. Talk about a big ticket item to show people the size and demonstrate it and all the different features. You want to make sure you have read up on the product knowledge. So when you are saying it, you come across confident in what you're saying and how the product works. You don't have to know it all, but you do want to be confident in the way that you are delivering it for sure. Photos of the counter clean work wonderfully. I mean, every time I show a before and after of a counter clean, I swear somebody else is buying that because of the nasty looking picture versus the awesome clean picture. The number 9, search for local events in your area. Okay, that's a really good one. People are still craft fairs and fall events are being scheduled now. So just see what's local in your area and see if you can get a little booth at something. Number 10, work your Facebook algorithm. Take 15 minutes to comment on friends' posts without mentioning Scentsy. That's a big one, right? It's so many times during the day where it is all business, work, 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 work. It is very hard to just stop and comment non-Scentsy sometimes because you're just in that mode of go, go, go. And you have to remember, our customers don't put Scentsy, give it the same attention that we do, right? Nobody loves Scentsy more than us as consultants. I mean, I'm sorry, but they do not eat, sleep, and breathe it like we do. Number 11, Send thank yous to recent orders and all PWS customers. The power in a handwritten note goes a very, very long way. There is something so important about building that customer base to where you treat them so well that they never want to go anywhere else. And it's those small details like handwritten notes or noticing and recognizing your club members, doing something special for them. You eventually will build a foundation of repeat business people, of orders for PRV where thousands of dollars is coming in potentially without you even doing follow-up. So of course it takes time to build that. So think about every time someone places an order with you, don't be so rushed to just get a thank you note in the mail. Really take your time, even on the outside of the envelope, putting a rub and smell sticker. They see effort when you're doing that. It's not just a generic wham bam thank you and done. They want to see that it took time and that you made it special for them. Number 12, this is a big one. And I know many of you have heard me say this and you think, yeah, I have it in my head. I got it. Or you've written it and you've never done anything with it. It's your list of 100. Every person at the top of this company and anybody that has been successful in this business all has a list of some sort of names that they're working from constantly. And if you are scared to put them all on a piece of paper, do them chunks at a time. Take 15 minutes and just do a brain dump of all the people you know, and just break it down in that Frank list or the profession list. We've got so many different types of lists that you can make, and then just reach out little by little to those people, whether it's going to be for them to join, host, or buy. They're going to fit into one of those three categories. They're not going to turn into a hateful group where they like, this crazy lady bothering me, I can't stand her, unfriend. It's not going to happen. I know you think that's going to happen, but it doesn't. I've never had anybody ever say, stop contacting me or don't ever mention Scentsy to me ever again. If they ever said that, I would be happily going, but nobody's ever said that, thank goodness. So keep that in mind. Your list of 100 is so, so important. Number 13, follow up with anyone who has ever asked about joining. So this is another list that I keep. Anytime someone has shown interest, even a little bit, I will put them on my potential recruit list, especially during incentive. This is the perfect time for people to join right now with the join special. This just might be the time where it's right for them. It's okay if it's not. I've had a lot of people that have said no. My most recent, I think she's been a customer of mine for 2 or 3 years, honestly. And finally, she just bit the bullet and she's like, I'm doing this. So you have to be patient and understand that your timing is not their timing, but eventually something will happen where it will be right. And if it doesn't work out, it wasn't meant to be. Don't beat yourself up over the nose because it really is timing for everybody. Number 14. Refresh or create your mobile office. Add relevant join material, catalogs, samples, scent of the month, flyer, etc. You want to always have something on you and not be caught Scentsy naked. Like I see Holly right now at a place, she's probably at, she's working while her kids are either at gymnastics or karate or something. She's got her office on the go. Look, there you go. See what I mean? But see, somebody's going to come up to her. She's in her Scentsy gear, right? I was even, when Jason was having his eye surgery the second day of SFR, I took these and I was stickering these in the chair waiting on his eye surgery. And sure enough, 2 of the ladies walked by and she goes, oh, are you a school teacher? They always say something. Or if it's the little testers, oh, is that lip gloss? You will hear all of it. I'm like, oh no, I'm not a teacher. My husband is. I quickly said that because I'm like, oh, she has a love for teachers in my brain that went off. So I wanted her to know I got a teacher in the family, number 1. And 2, oh no, these are rub and smell. This is all the new fall scents coming out with Scentsy. Boom, conversation, right? So Carissa says, yes, it's all, they always say lip gloss. So you have to have something at all times on you and available, even if you are Holly's making the most of her time right now. even while her kids are there. She's taking advantage of that, even if it is 30 minutes, right? It's getting something done that she wouldn't be getting done if she hadn't brought anything, right? Okay, last, the number 15 thing, income producing that's 15 minutes or less. Schedule posts on your business page, VIP group, and online parties. That is a time-saving technique. So if any of you are using groups or in your VIP, one thing I'm going to probably start doing this month, if I can get my taxes done, is I'm going to do a fun bingo party in my VIP lounge to just entice people to start playing and have some fun and give some product away to my best customers of who the winner is. Now, you can't say it in the group, but I can absolutely say you're a winner. And then after the bingo's over, I can send them a private message and say, congratulations, here's what you won, right? It's just it's free to play. You can't do any type of pay to play, but there are ways around it and there's loopholes. You just got to figure out how you can make it be best for your business and really connect with those customers as well. Okay, those are the 15 things, and I'll post them in the group. We have about 8 minutes. Does anybody want me to cover another topic or have something that they'd like to share? I am going to put my email in here really quick.
Heather, I got a question.
Sure.
I have somebody that was asking about the air purifier, because it's saying every 40 days that they're recommending us to change the filter. One of my customers is interested in it, but she said that's a lot to have to change the filter. She was wanting to know, is there a way that you could use an air compressor to blow the filter out to make it be able to last longer? So I told her that I was going to get more information from somebody that would know maybe a little bit more than I do about that, since it is new to us.
Yeah, have you looked at the FAQ document for the air purifier?
I have not.
Okay, if you'll go
Looked at the document,
if you'll go into Scentsy, into marketing and search air purifier FAQ, I believe that it says the filter life is 950 hours in high or 1200 hours in low mode. So it depends on how frequently they're running it and the quality of the air. So they can put it on a timer so it's not running constantly.
Yeah, I told her that, but she was just wanting to know if we could maybe use like an air compressor to like blow it out, like we do with some, like our vacuum cleaners and stuff. That's what she was wanting to know.
Yeah, I don't know if the HEPA filters can be done like that. I don't know that I would advise that, but I would just tell her not to run it constantly, just set it on a timer so she gets the longevity of her air filters.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Heather,
Yes.
Hey.
Hey,
So one of the things, first of all, I just want to say you look really pretty.
Oh, thanks. I chopped 3 inches off my hair today.
Yeah, I mean, you look very beautiful today. So I just wanted to say that. But no, going back to when you talked about getting back to anybody who had interested in any interest, because that's something I experienced. I had people who have interest, and then, you know, when it came down to signing up, it was like, well, no, you know. But I remember, I don't remember which book it was, but one of the books that we had in our book club, they were talking about sometimes it takes like 3 or 4 introductions of that idea for people to get used to it. And that popped in my head when you said that, because I have a few people that I just keep putting it out there, you know, and they haven't told me to piss off yet.
Right.
You know, like you said, don't ever call me, don't ever talk to me about Scentsy again.
I think
that they're still mulling through it. And also I kind of feel like that shows them like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, see, you know, I would be here for you. You know, I know you're still thinking about it, and that's fine. But did you know, we have this $20 joint special this month, and then this month, this is an incredible opportunity. So you can bet I'm going to be getting back to those people and going, well, I know you're still on the fence about it, but how could you pass this up? This is an
Right.
amazing opportunity. And but just to tell people, like, a no isn't always a no. If they showed interest, maybe they just need, that 3 times of bringing it up and talking about it for them to really think about it.
Yes. Yeah, it's so true. Because, we get so devastated so quickly when we hear that no. We think, oh my gosh, they hate us or something like that. But it really doesn't. It's just, they mean not right now. Shayna is a customer that loves the pod. So she's making samples of each fragrance for the pod. So that's really good to be able to give to them. And you could do a pod party, right? That's so simple and easy. You've got 4 different products now that uses pods. If that customer, see if she wants to host a pod party and find out all the different ways to use those Scentsy pods. I think that's a great idea, Shayna. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so tonight's giveaway is a little different. Y'all are the email header is I have 15 minutes to do is the title. And I want you to send me 3 takeaways from tonight's call, plus what you actually have, what you're going to do first out of the ones that we just talked about tonight. I have 15 minutes to do blank. So I want your 3 takeaways and what's the one thing you're going to put actionable action to tonight or tomorrow, and you have 15 minutes and you're going to complete it. So Elizabeth, she's having trouble getting people to host a party. So what I would do is first of all, I want to ask you, how are you asking them to host? I'd like to know more details on that. What are you saying and who are you asking? And you can unmute, Elizabeth, if you want to, honey, if that's easier. So you're sending your Facebook friends a message. And are you just straight up just saying, want to host a party, or what are you saying? So everybody on my Facebook, you've got different levels of friends, I would say, right? There's a lot of acquaintances. There's people that just follow you. They're paying attention. This is where your list of 100 really comes in handy, because it's not just cold turkey throwing messages out and being spammy to people on Facebook. I think what's really going to be good for you is commenting on people's stuff not Scentsy related, to get some engagement of building up that relationship a little bit, Elizabeth. And then I want you to, your top 5 people where you're like, I need a favor. I really need 5 hosts to host one of my first fall parties. Would you do me a favor and host one? Now, here's where it comes into play. You have got to make sure the inviting process is done properly on this party. When people just start adding people to a group without having a conversation first, it's not going to work. It's not going to be successful. An invite is an invite is an invite. It's the same way where I would probably use my voice, Elizabeth, and start sending voice messages to people, to where it's a little bit more personal and not so spammy. Because when someone invites me to something, if it's just, I haven't talked to this person in forever and they sent me a Pampered Chef invite, I'm not buying squat. But I'll tell you what, when I have customers that say, I'm at a Pampered Chef party, would you like to come? Because they took the time to just ask me first, of course, and I'm absolutely going to buy something, right? So I think it is building that relationship and making it really personal, where it's not so one for all and all for one. You're doing mass everything. Mass is not necessarily good when it comes to partying, honestly. You are trying to make this experience great for everyone, but through individuals. And so it starts like that with the inviting process and asking people to host. So I would probably look through and make your list, Elizabeth, tonight. And even if it helps, I would probably make a list of names of people and put something special about each person. Put down something that you know or you've recently seen and go in and talk about that first before you reach out. And then start that communication first before you even start asking for a party, because you've got to have that dialect first. It seems very weird if people are just, hey, want to join my team, or hey, want to host a party, and you've never had any conversation prior to that. So you just don't want to appear to be spammy. And I can help you too, Elizabeth, if you need more help, and if you're making that list and reaching out, I can run through and help you make some scripts or something like that if it helps. Yeah, I can help you. Yeah, I would really just do it in voice. That people seem to respond better in that, and start out with the people you know that will do a huge favor for you first. I think that helps a lot. Like, I'm calling my best customers and saying, hey, I'm trying to earn this incentive trip. I need some of my best hostesses to have their A game, and I may do a battle of the hostess. So whichever one out of the 5 has the highest PRV or bookings, I may give a grand fall basket away to somebody with my retired stuff, like that was last season, right? It doesn't matter. I've got it sitting in here anyway. But that might be a fun way just to drum up something. But the fall catalog alone is a great way to get people engaged. And even if you have somebody that spends a lot of money, I showed this last week on the call, create a shopping link for this person and let them know it expires October 20th or whatever. And say, use this link before it expires. When you reach 200, cash in your rewards. If you want to keep your link to yourself or share it with your family and friends, you can. It's your choice, right? So I'm sending those out with my catalogs or my showcase brochures to people. So that's another way of saying partying without partying. Call them scent events, right? Show them what a party pack looks like and that you're mailing them out, right? Like your new way of partying this season. A lot of times when people don't know what you're doing or how you're doing it, it's unknown. They don't know any different. So show them. You're welcome. Alessandra, so it's easier to talk to people about joining, honestly, when you're flipping a great party. You can't lead out the gate a lot of times with just join my team. Don't you want to do this? Like, you will have those people randomly that come to you, but it is way better to start with parties first. Get that clientele. Somebody in that group will end up wanting to take that fabulous party and earn the commission and get the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit for free or earn the starter kit for free. But yes, make the list first, and then we can work on your verbiage. I can help you sending messages to people or finding out what it is and why you think they would be great. 9 times out of 10, if you're just making the list and it's Susie and you think she'd be great because she knows a lot of people, then that's what you say. Susie, I think you would be so great in this company. We have this awesome special, and you came to my mind first because you were always so personable, and you can talk to anyone. And I feel like the product already sells itself, but you came to my mind first about being a Scentsy consultant. Would you like to host a party to see how it goes? In worst case scenario, you just get free and half price, right? So it's not necessarily just shoving it down their throat. It's kind of walking them through and giving them and showing them different options. All right, guys, we're at the top of the 30 minutes. Thursday night, same time, 7 p.m., mark it for Thursday night shift. We're going in depth about this join special to really be able to help you be able to have those conversations, Alessandra, and I think it will help you a lot. So we'll see you this Thursday night. Don't forget to send your email in for a prize giveaway drawing for tonight's call. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see y'all on Thursday. Bye, everybody.